what I thought was a falling something or other from the sky was really, uh-oh. It was just the power slugs. That's all it was, the power slugs. Oh boy, these things... Can't take a thing that's shooting fireballs at me? I need a ranged weapon. Unless... Ow. Unless I don't need a ranged weapon. Okay, I've done some good old-fashioned research today, and here in Orange Tree Land, an organ close to the mouth and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical research that remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures. Sorry if I missed reading that. I was a little too, well, blown away by the fact that I faced off against a new, what do you call it, and didn't get cooked alive. I'll be danged, look at this. And that. And that. And that. Okay, let's take a... Hello? Bauxite. That's where you get aluminum from. Pretty hefty chunk here. Well, my material analysis gizmo is going to have quite a... oh, what are these things? Oh, boy. I gotta use this thing like a fly swatter now. In real life, you should never swat bees unless you plan to face down an entire swarm of them. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but not by that much. Come on. Okay, bit far for me to jump, so I'm going to use a temporary structure to get up there. More Caterium, don't mind if I do. Okay, now I'm gonna... Actually, I'll just take this out first. Then I'm gonna see if I can Xenobash this thing. I got a weird feeling that I'm gonna need a beekeeper suit to do it. Okay, let me see if this... Well, I'll be dipped. Okay, this time I'm gonna read it. Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggest this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures. It could be eggs in a nest. Never tried that. Okay, time for the map again. Let me just zoom in here. You know what? I'm going to add this. Put it right here. Maybe I can't. Maybe I need the new map marker. Water source. Maybe it doesn't need a circuit. Made me mistype with that. Okay, I don't know what that was, but I'll have to get back to it. The icon. I just make a monochrome one this time. There we go. I wonder if these show up in my heads-up display. No, they don't, apparently. Otherwise, the one for Orange Tree Land would be here by now. I have yellow power slug, 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these. I might have enough alien protein to get 5 alien DNA capsules. Should I say potential alien protein? Check this again. Got a full stack of leaves too, but hello? I didn't know that leaves and wood at the same time were both things that you could pick up at the same time. But apparently they are. Fascinating. Hello? Yeah, way on top of that rock, there is what looks suspiciously like a Mercer sphere. And that over there looks suspiciously like a hostile creature defending it. And what is this here? I thought I saw like dust or something sort of belch up like that. Okay, so while there are so many chemical elements on the periodic table, there is one that is missing because it isn't chemical, but it's still there. I call it the element of surprise. Surprise. Gallows humor. Or maybe it's just edgy humor. So taking us. Wait, I thought something really did fall from the sky just a minute there. Or, no, that must have been just a side effect of the Mercer sphere. My mistake. So now I've definitely got alien protein. There is something over there. I don't know what it is, and it's making me very curious. I suppose I'll have to get back to the factory later. Before I do, I gotta forage for... Wait a second. They say curiosity killed a cat, but that's not actually true. It was care that killed the cat. Let's talk surprising him. Go ahead. I keep making such a big deal out of this. It barely singes you. What is this over here? Oh, it's just iron. Never mind. Then what was that fire-breathing guarding? Was it the Caterium? Okay, I'm making my way towards that thing I spotted earlier. It looks sort of like a... It looks like an ore node, but it doesn't have one of those things of ore sticking out of it. Over here. spotted it from... Yeah, kind of hard to mark distances. Ah, here we go. This is what it was. And those are hogs. Oh, it's... Wait a second. I was going to point out what this ore was, but thanks to those hogs, which may or may not be coming after me? No, they totally are. Two of them at once. Okay, yeah, I totally have enough alien protein, but wait a second. I think it's time to use the map again. Put it right here. Okay, and the icon should be... arguably the fix-it check, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this. Pure copper. I knew it was worth making a note of. Imagination, or is there some kind of a... What is that over there? I don't know, maybe it's just a rock formation. Very honestly, I don't like finding out the hard way whether or not I can swim. Nobody really does, do they? Seems to be some kind of not an ocean, but something that's very ocean-like. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's a Great Lake, or maybe it's just a regular lake. I mean, the Great Lakes are not oceans, but they're gigantic lakes. For those of you who are watching this from not the United States, like, I don't know, Britain, Australia, New Zealand, Canada? Actually, no, strike that. Canada probably knows about the Great Lakes, too, because they're on the other side of them, the northern side. But for everybody else's sake, there are these humongous lakes that we in the United States have up north. I will continue explaining after I have defeated these two. What the... Oh my goodness. Forget that. Forget it. I'm not doing this. Okay, you're probably wondering why I'm such a scaredy cat. After all, I did take out a couple of those things. But first off, that was a one-by-one thing. I took out one of them at a time. Second, they were belching fire. Fire is not blue. Unless you're... I mean, yeah, there are certain chemical elements that can turn flames blue, but if I had to say, yes, I'd say that they were belching out some kind of super fire, plasma, and super fire will get me super burned, super scorched, possibly even super dead, or should I say, done to a medium well roast. Perhaps even well done. I'd look like a giant charcoal briquette in the shape of a human being. Fat chance. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the Great Lakes. They're way up in the northern continental United States. And if you look at a map of the United States, you can see them. Or better yet, if you look at a map of the world, you can see them. That's how big they are. Um, they're notable from that far back. Okay, so another obvious question: how to get back home? Another obvious question. Oh wait, never mind. Forget that. I know which direction I'm coming to. We have one hog. That should be enough. And a power slug. And another hog. Oops. Alright, fine. Maybe I can draw them off. You know what I like about the Xenobasher? It doesn't crap out on me like the Xenozapper did. What the... Copper ore. Yeah, this isn't an actual node of the stuff, so I'm just gonna take it. And a power slug. Taking that too. And you know what else I'd like to take? A swim. Yeah, I am a little edgy about whether I can swim or not. But if I do... Maybe I don't even have to swim. This is a small lake. I can just sort of wade across. And blow me right down. I can swim. And look over there. There's Triangle Land. Meaning to go there, but... Wait a second. Hello? Is it my imagination, or is there... Battery broken at 60 megawatts. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Map, again. New map marker. There we go. Oh, almost forgot to pick an icon. Pick this one. But it looks like there's more broken stuff here. What on earth happened? Copper sheet? And there's hogs over there. And there's industrial beams. And there's hogs over there. And there's other stuff scattered about. But there's hogs. They're both together, too. What the... Oh, not one of these. Those darn things can swim. Yes, that seems to be no... What the... Okay, two things. One, never seen this before. Two, I seem to have trapped the hogs over there. Including that big one. Hello? Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state. And exhibits the most pungent smell. It is fortunate that fixed helmets are of such high quality. Research in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. Can I fight? Oh, wait. I was gonna say, can I fight while swimming? Because that stuff I so want it. You know what I mean? Or not want, need. I so need it. I so need the focus hog too. That's better. Okay, now it's time for some pale berries. And now, let's see, is that the big one? Yeah, it is. All right, I'm gonna see what this dude's capable of. And by this dude, I mean my. Okay. Alright, so, conclusions. 1, water can keep these things at bay. 2, I can drift over the waterfall, which is bad. 3, the Xenobasher is capable of taking on that Super Hog there. And coming in at a very low 4, I need to heal before I try this again. And coming in at an even lower 5, barrel nuts don't heal as much as paleberries do, but I think I knew that and then forgot about it. What the? Oh boy. I am not going to do that ever again in a hurry. Okay. So, let's see what else I can nab before something else falls out of the sky and KOs me. Nothing. Bits of... Wait, those things look like electrical components of some kind? What's this say? Sky 3? Still smoldering. This was a recent crash. The only thing... I'll take these reinforced iron plates, these encased industrial beams. I'm so jumping ahead, but I'm guessing them... Oh, and these things, steel beams, reinforced iron plates. This was a loot crate, but the real loot is way out there. And it needs 60 megawatts to open.